change of coffee in my cup. Pull up a chair, it's time to perk up.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Perk Up Live. I'm AJ Marinaccio. This is episode 173 this morning. Making one cappuccino, 2 long blacks, and an extra shot of double espresso. Let's get into it. So this on the cappuccino. Sick. All right. Let's get it. Get the chat up over here. Sick. Woo! How y'all doing? Good morning, welcome in. Hi, I'm AJ. If you are new, this is Perk Up Live. This is the 173rd episode. Over here, we just, we make coffee, we talk about goals, the books we're reading, our Phoenix Journal, the way that we're tracking our goals, and talk about work, drones, solar, fitness, the carnivore diet, my weight loss journey, the fact that I've lost 70 pounds in the last almost 9 months on the carnivore diet. Returned back to the gym, doing resistance training 3 to 4 days a week, followed up by light cardio while I read, some sauna, and some steam room time, and that's pretty much my routine. All right, let's get that brouhaha. Let's get the next one going. Don't feel like home. All right. Woo! Needed to be seen, not for the views. I got it. There's a freaking cat hair in there. What? Ew. So yeah, today I'm driving all the way down to Bakersfield for about a 20-30 minute drone flight. Then I'll be heading back up north to Los Banos for mechanical completion inspection and a little hands-on light training. I'll be training my partner on how to use SolarGrade, the third-party inspection tool we use. And yeah, actually pretty stoked about all of that. Yesterday I did ad hoc one-on-one training with a crew member of one of our EPCs, and today he's going to be inspecting his own project and showing everybody at his company how to use SolarGrade. So I'm pretty excited about that as well. He'll be doing that inspection today, and I'll be able to look at the reporting tomorrow. So pretty exciting week for me. All right, so we got the next one ready to go for the first long black. All right. Yeah. All right. So if y'all know coffee, how does this look? How does the creme look on this one? Smells delicious. All right. Got the first one ready. We'll get that one ready. Milk's almost done. Now, do y'all have any tips on the milk? Because basically, this machine just says leave it there. It senses the temperature, it's doing its thing. But as I'm watching videos or tutorials of people doing foam art and prepping their foam, they don't just throw it in there and turn it on. They're actually like, it's at an angle, the head is just inside, just through the top of the milk. And then the bumping that they do is to get out some bubbles. I don't know. I'm not really big up on the foam art. It's probably because I'm not the one consuming or enjoying the foam art, because I'm not having any dairy with my current diet. I'm trying too hard, y'all, and I'm doing this for you. All right, what is it? That ain't could be. All right, so we're gonna go up here. We're gonna go to the home and switch to the AJ Special, which is the modified long black. We're gonna get to extraction. All right, now let me clean this up and we'll get this one ready. Videos, take that truth. The scars. Set the bar. All right. McCleary, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the One Nacho. If you don't know about the One Nacho, I'm gonna tell you. So when I was in the military, nobody could pronounce my last name. My last name is Marinaccio. So everybody called me Nacho. Well, the thing is, in a party setting, when you go to grab a nacho, if it's stuck to multiple chips, it counts as one nacho. Therefore, I have dubbed the One Nacho. So welcome to the One Nacho. I know it's cheesy, but we got to stick together. Yeah, it gets worse, I know. Dad logic, dad jokes. What can I say? Welcome to the show. Oh, choose your side. All right, perfect. Well, I'm actually, yeah, well, pretty good. All right, so good morning, everybody. If you are new, I am AJ Marinaccio. This is Perk Up Live. Today we're doing episode 173. It's been 173 consecutive days of making coffee and chatting with y'all. Yeah, this is the Breville Barista Touch. It is my first espresso machine. I am not a classically trained barista. I've never had a coffee job. I just love coffee, and I got to the point where I no longer wanted to spend the money to go to Starbucks for multiple drinks every day. And I had a buddy who put me on the game with these long blacks, and, well, he does Americanos. And I fell in love with it. I absolutely love an Americano or a long black. I think they taste the same, but with that, do y'all know the difference between an Americano and a long black? I'm going to give y'all a little bit of time in the chat to let me know if you do, and if you don't, I'm going to let you know. But I was pretty surprised when I learned what the difference is. So let's see in the chat if anyone knows. Aw, man, you're welcome, man. Thank you guys for thanking me. No, really, I was just a young kid in high school when 9/11 happened, and I was moved to do something and serve. But I also, well, never wanted to kill, and I never wanted to carry a gun. So I researched joining the Navy for my senior project in high school. I learned enough about the Navy to choose otherwise. I just didn't want to go port to port for 6 months. The thought of that was scary at 18. And at 19, I joined the United States Air Force. Some call it the Chair Force. I don't mind. Don't bother me. I really enjoyed my time there. It was fun. But, yeah. No, and in fact, the reason or how I got into the solar industry is because I'm a veteran. I found myself living in a garage, basically homeless, for almost a year, and I found a post on Craigslist from Swords to Plowshares, which is a non-profit organization, veterans helping veterans, and they got me a government grant and got me into a greenlit program retraining veterans into the renewable energy sector. And because of that opportunity, I did my best in school I've ever did. I graduated among the top of my class, and I am proud to say that I am the only one from that class that ever worked in the solar industry. I am still working in the industry over 16 years later, and recently I did an interview with Swords to Plowshares about my success story, and coming soon, they're doing a piece on me to try to gain more government funding so they can continue helping veterans. A lot, but thank you for letting me get it out, and for the ones that prompted that, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, here we go with the next one, And now we're gonna do this double shot because I like to kick it up a notch, if you know what I mean. All right. All right, so if any of y'all have any questions about the carnivore diet, Perk Up Live, I basically have 2 shows. This one, Perk Up Live in the morning, and in the evenings I have Carnivore Barbecue, where I cook up my carnivore dinner and I talk about my carnivore diet, my weight loss journey, what I've done over the last almost 9 months to lose 70 plus pounds, 8 inches around my waist, all my skin tags fell off, and well, I returned back to the gym, and now some would say I'm a gym bro. I don't claim it, but I'm there 3 to 4 days a week doing resistance training for an hour to hour and 15 minutes, followed by 45 minutes of light cardio. And, oh, it's actually not what I wanted to make, guys. I didn't change it. All right, let me do this real quick. So I just need to switch it to the espresso. There we go. I was just filling it up with hot water. My bad. Right. Oh yeah, so I follow up with light cardio, about 45 minutes, however long it takes me to read 25 pages in my current book, because when I'm at the gym, I don't just work out my muscles, but I work out my muscle, if you know what I mean. And then I hit up the sauna for 25 minutes and steam room for 5, and that is my routine. And that's it. But yeah, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I made my coffee this morning and chatted with you. Now I'm gonna go over here. We're going to clean up, and then I'll come back, cool off the coffee, and do a taste test before closing out. So with that, let's rock and roll. Bam! I didn't drop my phone. I don't know if y'all know, but I'm pretty proud about that because I've dropped it a number of times. It don't like it. All right, so this is the part of the show where I ask you guys, the viewers, how y'all doing? How's your week been so far? What have you been up to? Are you working on any goals? If so, what are you doing to move the needle? How are you making progress? Me personally, one step at a time is the way to go. And I'm a person who gets in my head and thinks before acting, probably because of all the times growing up of acting before thinking. That's how it works, right? So yeah, I'm very methodical. Don't know about y'all, but that's how I like to operate. So, here we go. Dry the stuff off. All right. So today is Thursday, right? So with that being said, y'all have any plans for this weekend? If so, let me know in chat. What's going on? Anybody from my local area in the San Francisco Bay Area? Is there any events going on? Do we know of any events going on this weekend? You're at Roadside 22 in Clayton, California. They're doing a little event, little pop-up thing. Katie's going to be there representing Wick'd Queen candles, selling some stuff. All right. Qualify. Fun Fox, thank you. All right, we are almost done drying everything off. We're going to head back over there. I'm going to cool off some coffee, and then we'll close out the show. Nice. All right, let's rock. Whoop. Magnets, pretty strong. Into something to shout about. Makers of things. Take out your eye. All righty then. Let's go. Cool this off. I'm gonna pour a little bit of this out because I don't really have the room for the water to cool it off. All right, there we go. Table talking. Sweet. All right, here we go. I know you guys are waiting for this. This is Dangerous Coffee, no spill, 360-degree no spill lid, travel cup. I love this thing. No spill. Woo! All right. Danger Coffee medium roast is delicious. Now I gotta say, I'm biased. My favorite is still the dark roast, but I gotta finish this medium roast, if you know what I mean. So with that, I really appreciate you guys coming out, hanging out, and being so active in the chat. It actually is the things that really help these videos go well on live. Likes, shares, and comments. Really, like, just being here as a viewer really helps, and I appreciate it. But when y'all do those extra little things, it makes this perform much better. I saw it at one point in this live, there was over 100 people watching. That shit's nuts. Just watching me make coffee? Y'all rock. Well, thank you everybody for coming out. Y'all have a great rest of your day. I'll be live tonight for Carnivore Barbecue, episode 56. Hopefully before 7. But we have construction going on next door, and I'm trying to skip the loud noise. But you know what? I'm just going to go live when I can. So that's that. With that, I'm AJ, you are you. And until next time, bye.
Same time tomorrow. Pull up a chair. Coffee conversation beyond compare. I'm AJ, and you are you. Go have yourself a great day too.
I made that.